Getting started with YouTube advertising is very easy, and that is why I want to share with you the YouTube advertising for layman right in this training. And at the end of this training, you will have understand how YouTube advertising works and how you can start advertising your business right on YouTube. So let's get started with what we have for today. The first thing right here is the agenda for this training. I have 6 major agenda for this training, and the first one is that I'll be talking about what exactly is YouTube advertisement. You want to understand what YouTube advertising is and how you can use YouTube advertisement for your business. We'll go ahead and look at how YouTube advertisement works, and that will get you familiar with the YouTube advertising platform. And the next one we will look at what you can advertise on YouTube. Obviously, you can't advertise just everything on YouTube, and you need to understand this so that you'll be able to advertise your business without running into problem whatsoever. The next one we'll be talking about is what are the major requirements for YouTube advertisement. There are some major requirements you need to fulfill if you want to be able to advertise your business on YouTube. I'll be talking about that right in this training. And the next one is how much does it cost for you to be able to advertise your business on YouTube. Obviously, you're going to be paying money to advertise on YouTube, so you want to get familiar with the cost implications so that you can prepare yourself, and then you'll be able to advertise your business on YouTube. And lastly on the agenda, I will talk about the resources that can help you learn YouTube advertisement the right way, and you can start advertising your business right on YouTube as soon as possible. Now that you know what we have in the agenda, let's dive right in and start talking about the YouTube advertisement platform. So the first thing I have right here now is what is YouTube advertising. If you look at the definition on my screen, you see YouTube advertisements are video promotions that appear on YouTube videos, YouTube homepage, on channel or video watch page, and on YouTube partner website. So that is the basic definitions of YouTube advertisement. However, if we go ahead and look at it practical ways, when you are watching videos on YouTube, at the time you'll notice that some advertisement comes up on the video, and then you have to watch the video for maybe about 5 seconds before you are given the option to skip that particular video. So when that happens, that particular video that comes up when you're watching a video on YouTube is an advertisement, and that is one of the things you can achieve if you want to advertise your business on YouTube. And that is just one type of advertisement on YouTube. In some situation, you might just log into YouTube and you see some advert on the home page. So that is another type of advertisement on YouTube. We have multiple types of advertisement on YouTube, and these are ways you can promote your business on YouTube. As a matter of fact, there are many reasons why people want to advertise their business on YouTube, and one of them is that YouTube is one of the largest websites. Billions of people use YouTube across the world. So when you advertise your business on YouTube, you are going to be able to reach a lot of people, and this is going to be very helpful to your business. So let's go to the next thing we have right into this training. I want to talk about examples of YouTube advertisement. Though I have mentioned some of the examples, however, I want to explain more about it right now. Skippable advertisement on YouTube are basically the type of advertisement that you can skip after watching for about 5 seconds on YouTube, and this is the type of advert you usually see when you are watching a video and the advert just come up. And that is not the only type of advert we have on YouTube. The next one we have is non-skippable ads on YouTube. You have the skippable and you have the one that you cannot skip on YouTube. These non-skippable ads are usually 15 seconds. So when you see this type of advert on YouTube, you have to watch everything completely before you can proceed with your videos on YouTube. So that is the second type of advert we have on YouTube. We have discover ads on YouTube, and discover ads are basically the type of advert you see when you search for something on YouTube. Let's say, for example, you search for some information in the search box and then the advert comes up, so you discovered the advert through your search. That is the third type of advertisement we have on YouTube. The next one we have is a bumper ad, and this is the type of advert that many businesses run for awareness purpose. This type of advert are very common on YouTube. And then we have the next one, which is the masthead ads. This masthead ads are usually the advert you see on YouTube homepage. If you log into YouTube on computer, you see the big banner on the front page of YouTube. So that is a must add ads. And then we have sequence ads on YouTube. The sequence ad are usually the ads that when you finish watching one, another ad automatically play before you can continue your video. Basically, you are watching two advertisements at the same time. So that is what the sequence ad is all about. Now that you get familiar with about 6 different types of advertisement on YouTube, let's go ahead and look at what we have next. I want to talk about how YouTube advertisement work. Now, this might be a little bit technical, but you will be able to understand the way I will explain it. YouTube advertisement is a little bit complex, so we are not going to dive into the practical aspect of it right now, but the process of delivering your advert on YouTube operates 2 ways. The first one is by audience and the second one is by content. Now, let me explain this in a way you will get it clearly. Let's say you want to advertise your real estate business on YouTube, then you set up your account and then you set up your advertisement. In order for you to be able to deliver the advert, YouTube will ask you to configure some targeting for your advertisement. Now, the people who are going to be seeing your advert on YouTube are going to be targeted from the advertisement, and you can target these people in 2 ways. The first one is by audience and the second one is by content. So by audience means that you are targeting people based on the characteristics of the people you want to see your advertisement. Now that you want to advertise your real estate business on YouTube and you are targeting by audience, probably you are targeting people who are civil servant, then maybe they are age 35 and above, and then maybe they are married, they have a work they are doing, and so on and so forth. So all of these are characteristics of the people you want to see your advertisement. But when you're targeting by content, you are targeting based on the characteristics of where you want the advert to be seen. So you want to advertise your real estate business and then you want to target by content. It means that you might want the advert to be showing on channels on YouTube that are talking specifically about real estate, bungalows, duplex, and different things like that on YouTube. So when you set your advert to be seen on certain channels, certain videos, without looking at the characteristics of the people who are watching the videos, you are targeting by content. So these are 2 ways your advert can be delivered on YouTube. And if we start talking about the practical aspect, you will get to understand about this much better. So I just want you to have this understanding on how YouTube advertisement is delivered to people and then how this can help you get the best result for your business. Now we're going to talk about what you can advertise on YouTube. For example, you cannot go to YouTube and start advertising weapons. This is going to lead your account be suspended immediately. That is why you need to understand that it is not everything you can advertise on YouTube. So when you want to advertise, you need to get familiar with the YouTube advertising policies, and there are so many things you will not be allowed to advertise on YouTube. This is very important because YouTube advertisement is very sensitive, and when you do anything that is not allowed on YouTube, your advertisement account will be suspended and you will no longer be able to advertise your business on YouTube. So you need to go ahead and get familiar with the policies and know exactly if your business is acceptable or not. Of course, there are a lot of businesses that are acceptable on YouTube. Real estate is acceptable, dealership is acceptable, training is acceptable, and so on and so forth. But again, there are many things you cannot advertise on YouTube. Go ahead and learn more about them so that you'll be able to run your advertisement successfully. Now it's time for me to talk about the major requirement for YouTube advertisement. I have 6 of them highlighted on my screen. However, about 5 of them are very important and the last one is not that important, or let me say is optional. So the first thing you need to have is a Gmail account. Before you can advertise on YouTube, you need to have a Gmail account, and that Gmail account is like the password that give you access to the YouTube advertising platform. So when you have a Gmail account, then the next thing you want to do is you want to create a Google Ads account. So you will be needing your Gmail account in order for you to be able to create a Google Ads account. So when you create a Google Ads account, then you are on your way to advertising your business on YouTube. Then the next one we have is you need to have a video. Obviously, you want to advertise on YouTube. And if you remember the definitions of YouTube advertisement from the earlier session in this training, you realize that it's a promotion that helps you to publish your advertisement or your business on YouTube videos, channel, and so on and so forth. So now you need to have a videos for you to be able to advertise your business on YouTube. And the next one then is you need to have a channel. A channel is basically where you'll be hosting your video on YouTube. When you want to push your videos on YouTube, you need to create an account on YouTube, and that account you are creating on YouTube that you are going to be uploading your video is your channel. So you need to have a channel for you to be able to advertise on YouTube. And the next one is card for payment. When you set up your Google Ads account, obviously you will be paying money to advertise on YouTube. And in order for you to be able to pay for your advertisement, you need to have a means of payment, and that is why your card is very important. However, you might be able to pay through another means if you are in Nigeria or you are anywhere in the world. But let's have it in mind that you need to have a card for you to be able to make payment for your advertisement. And the last one we have right here is website. Obviously, this is optional, but if you want to be advertising and you want to be sending people to a page where they can see your business, they can read more about it, maybe the reviews, see the pictures and so on and so forth, you need to have a website. However, if you don't have a website, you can still advertise on YouTube. You might ask me how. You can advertise directly and send people to a video on your channel. Let's say, for example, you have set up the remaining 5 things, right? And then you set up your advert. You can actually advertise your videos on YouTube without sending people to any website. So that is why the number 6 is actually optional. But if you have it, it's going to be an added advantage for you to be able to send people to a page where you want to reveal more information about your business. So that being said, let's go ahead and look at what we have right now. How much does YouTube advertising cost? You want to know the cost, and that is why this session is very important. Now, the amount that you are going to be paying to advertise on YouTube is not static. It's actually dynamic, or let me say it varies. So when you are advertising on YouTube, you will be charged on CPV, CPC, or CPM. I actually have that right here, and I'm going to explain it in a moment. So you have CPC, we have CPM, we have CPV, and the CPC is cost per click, CPM is cost per mail, and then CPV is cost per view. These are the 3 bidding strategies on YouTube. Don't worry if you don't understand some of the things I'm talking about, but when you dive right into the practical, you will have a very clear understanding of everything. Now, when you are advertising on YouTube, because you are advertising using a video, definitely people will be watching the video. So when they watch the video, the amount you pay for every view you have on the video is what the CPV is all about. Cost per view. That means the amount you pay per every view you get on your video, and that is the first thing you need to know about the cost on YouTube. The second one is cost per mail, and that is the amount you pay for every 1,000 impressions that you get on your advertisement. This is basically the strategy that Google used to charge you when you're advertising for awareness purpose. Now, the cost per mail is when you set up your advert on Google, or let me say you set up your advert on YouTube, and then the advert has been delivered to 1,000 people. Now, this is different from the CPV, which is the amount you pay per view. Per means per one view, but per mail means that the amount you pay when 1,000 people have seen your advertisement. Then we go to the next, which is the CPC, the amount you are going to be paying every time somebody click on your advertisement. So when you are advertising on YouTube, obviously sometimes you might want to be sending people to a particular page on your website where people want to see more information about your business. So when they click on that place you want them to visit on your website, Google is going to charge you, or let me say YouTube is going to charge you for that click. So that is where we have the cost per click. I explain this more in practical sessions, and I hope you will definitely learn more about it when the times come. So let's go ahead and look at the next thing we have right in today's training. Now I want to give you some important warnings, and these are very, very important, because if you don't take these warnings very seriously, you might not be able to advertise your business on YouTube. And that is why I think I have to share with you the warning. The first thing is that there's possibility of bloating your budget very fast. I mean, you can exhaust your budget very fast on YouTube, especially if you don't know how YouTube advertisement work. And that is one of the major warnings I want to send to you right now. You may burn your budget, even exceed your daily budget very fast. For example, you might want to be advertising and be spending maybe 5,000 naira or maybe say $10 every single day. However, you might end up spending $15 to $20 on some days. So that is why you need to understand how YouTube advertising works, and you'll be able to monitor your advertisement effectively. The next one is account suspension. If you don't know about the warnings, about the policies, about what you can advertise and what you cannot advertise on YouTube, if you just set up your account and start advertising, your account might be suspended immediately, especially if you break any of the rules that is not allowed on YouTube. So you need to understand this. Suspension is very possible, and once you lose your account on YouTube, or let me say once you lose your Google Ads account, you might not be able to create another account that will be able to allow you to advertise on YouTube. That is why you need to get familiar with everything I talk about right in this video, especially the policies. Know what you can advertise and what you cannot advertise on YouTube, so that you don't go ahead and get your account suspended. The next one is the complexity. Obviously, YouTube advertisement is a little bit complex. If you don't know about it, if you have never learned about it, I encourage you to learn about it before you start using YouTube to advertise your business. Not just about the account suspension, but you can go ahead and waste your money without even getting the result you are looking for. And the next one I have, which is the last one right here, is hidden features. There are many hidden features on YouTube, and most of the time you will not be able to find some features depending on the type of campaign you're advertising, or the objectives, or the subtype of the advert you choose for your advertisement. So you need to get to know about this so that you don't go ahead and get things wrong, and at the end of the day you start thinking that YouTube advertisement is not the right way for your business. So now that you know about the important warnings, I want to make some recommendations. Now, the only recommendations I have right now is you need to be properly trained before you start advertising your business on YouTube. In case you don't know about this, it is not that very easy for you to be able to advertise your business on YouTube, especially if you want to get the best result for your business. And that is why I recommend for you to get trained properly in the practical steps that you need to use to advertise your business on YouTube, so that you can get the best result for that business. And that being said, I'm going to give you something very important. I want to give you access to my special training package that will reveal everything you need to know about YouTube advertisement. Yes, everything you need to know about YouTube advertisement and how you'll be able to use YouTube advertisement to drive impressive results for your business. All of these are in video courses, and they are 100% practical and beginner friendly. Whether you have used YouTube advertisement before or you are completely new to YouTube advertisement, you will be walked through from the beginning to the very advanced stage where you can start driving massive results for your business. And in this special offer, I'm actually giving you access to 3 courses. Yes, 3 video courses: the YouTube advertising, the Google search advertisement, and Google display advertisement. When you gain access to this, you will learn more about everything you need to know about advertisement on Google's platform and YouTube. And this discount is actually available for you right now, and that is why I create this special link that you are seeing on my screen. So if you go ahead and type the link right in your browser, you will be able to get 48% discount on this 3-in-1 Google Ads course: YouTube advertisement, Google search advertisement, and display advertisement on Google. So go ahead and type the link right now and claim this offer before it disappears forever. Thanks for watching this training, and I hope to see you in the other side. In case you want to reach me, you can go ahead and reach me on any of the channels available right on my screen. Thanks, and bye for now.